Welcome to Live Shadows channel. Before anything you subscribe to. At the time, I spent most of our time underground. Let me give an explanation about the excavations of the subway station, not specialized, so that it can be understood by others. And inside these corridors, they make rooms and candles or wells, which are high in number, are enough to create space for imagination. I was transferred from day shift to night shift. The access or entry point is a big well that leads to the underground, first with a winch just above to reach the device. We were doing a person is tied to a rope with a hook and safety stories that I do not specialize in. He goes up and down like this. Afghans dig wells and usually close at 2 o'clock. We were also closing down, of course, only that front. One night, I forgot to do a work item, so I had to go back there. A person who is in charge of the machine must stay on top of the well for the traffic of others. I told him that I will go down. I have about 40 minutes of work, so I called you. Let's bring it. There was light in the narrow corridors, but it was dark at the end. I had almost reached the end when I heard the sound of objects or stones falling on a metal. The sound was close to me. I didn't care even though I knew it was very unnatural. I decided to go back when I heard the sound of walking. Well, there was a lot of dirt, rebar, etc. It was clear that someone was moving. I knew there was no one there but me, but I guessed it was a low Afghani. Okay. While returning, I felt more scared. Becca, I don't remember running like this before. I reached the exit well. The name of the Afghan at the top of the well was Golbedin. I called him several times, but no one was up. I remembered that he said that he had 40 men of work and the cow was also gone. Maybe it's too scary for the reader, it may not be, but I really felt like I was going to have a cardiac arrest due to the intensity of the fear, and anger was added to it. I called Golbedin. The antenna was bad. It was natural there. That part was, I felt that one person was next to me and several people were looking at me from the front. Although I read it repeatedly. The worst moment happened here. A sound of laughter that was close to me, a very ugly laugh. It is interesting here that I had tied myself to a rope and a hook. For example, Golbedin managed to climb up. Fortunately, the winch started working. Golbedin had arrived. Even when I was going up, they were around me until the last moment. I reached the top of the well and saw Golbedin. On the way back, I was 10 or 20 meters ahead when the open air hit me. I was relieved. I felt better. Maybe there were 5 or 6 mines, but there were many bad moments. I noticed that Golbedin was still laughing. I told him that this time I'll laugh too. I laughed at nothing. He said that our children don't go down alone. Apparently, 2 of the Afghans were digging a well down there. One of them got sick. Then he settled and returned to Afghanistan after all. To deceive my mind that it was. Thank you for following, liking and commenting.